Hi everyone. I'd like to take the time, real quick, to thank everybody and all the new subscribers to the channel. I am Bobby and we are So Quest. I also want to take the time to say thank you for all the people that follow us, not only here in the United States, we've been followed and seen all the way to Germany. So I want to thank everybody, Germany, Puerto Rico, Florida, and all over the United States. I also like to take the time to make a little quick statement. I know a lot of dark wishes come here. We know what you're doing, and we know who you are. So, thank you to everyone. Here we go with our investigation.
All right. It's investigation time.
Spirits, ancestors, you know who I am. You know the reason why we come here. We want to talk to you. Our purpose is to establish communication with you and anybody that's here. So spirits are opening the doors to communicate. We got some devices here. They not only allow you to talk to us, they also allow us to see you by getting closer to any of these sensors we have in here. So don't be afraid. We don't mean any harm to you. We come in peace, and we want to talk to you. So to everyone is here, whether it's any soldiers, Indians, or people that pass away long time around here, if you want to say anything, please come forward. Okay, so now we're rolling. And we just listen and see what we pass.
Yeah.
This evening, please don't cuss everybody.
So for everybody in too, we have a wonderful Christina, friend. And we're gonna let her do the Sachs. Just get in with the tour.
Yes. Now, nobody has been to Sachs Bridge, you said, correct? Nobody at all. Here's what's going on. First day of the battle, the Confederates are going to overtake this entire area. It was meant to be a staging ground. They set up their tents. That is quickly going to change in the afternoon when all of the wounded begin to stream into this area. When you're investigating on your own, go to the end of the bridge, look to the right. You're going to see a large brick building. It is Civil War era. It's a private home now. That served as a very large field hospital. That's where they would be doing the bulk of the amputations. Now, I usually ask, why is Sachs Bridge haunted? Give me the word, but since you haven't been here, I'll have to tell you. For years and years and years, decades, it is said that when General Lee makes that lengthy 18-mile retreat across this bridge, why is it 18 miles long? Remember, they've just been through Pickett's charge. He's got wagon loads of wounded and dying soldiers. When he makes this retreat, it is said he took the time to stop and hang 3 alleged deserters right from these rafters. No. Again, for the National Park Service. I'm not going to tell you guys anything that is not the truth. For years, they've even said, make sure you take pictures right up in those rafters. You can still see the rope marks. In 1996, a freak flood is going to come. It's going to take this bridge right off of her abutments. You can see pictures on the internet. It was horrible. It's going to take a few years and a lot of money to put it back where it is. However, they were not able to save every single thing that was original. Guess what's not original? The rafters. So please don't waste your time. And I don't know if you're from the north or the south, it matters not. If you know history and know anything about General Lee, he's not that type of man. His army had been demoralized. He is not going to stop and kill 3 more. It didn't happen. But here's what did happen. And we know, because you know the Army's always kept records and did reports. The men that they were pretty sure were not going to survive, they decided to put them along the banks. The trees would offer the men shade, and the water is very close to those banks. They would be able to get water if they needed it. Never thinking all water supplies in Gettysburg are spoiled by blood bodily fluids, and other things that we really don't need to talk about because we've got some young adults with us tonight. Use your imaginations. Unfortunately, as you know, on the 3rd, the rains will come. The reports tell us for hours you can hear the screams of these men as they try to hold on and not be sucked into those raging waters. Not one man will survive.
Fighting.
That is the spirit box, by the way, that is scanning and
Did you
sometimes it
acknowledge
will
Christina?
answer exactly as it should. It's a very neat piece of ghost hunting equipment. Now, what happens to make it on it? Oh, and by the way, Marsh Creek bottlenecks in several areas, so you know it. One of my guests said, like that. I said, yep, exactly like that. We should probably go back to the bus. However, it didn't come this far, but it does. Those of you who can see apparitions still see those men, eyes wide open, mouths open in a scream. They're doomed to float down Marsh Creek for eternity. I have no idea why. What else do we see? You'll see fires dot the landscape. It was 3 weeks ago. Had a lady that swore to me there was a road right there by the banks. She was seeing lanterns. Took a look. I promised her there is not a road by those banks. There's simply not road. Yes, we see the lanterns. It's said that the men are still searching for their lost comrades. The end of the bridge. We often capture soldiers, and one in particular is a cavalry officer on horseback. I figure most of you have seen the movie Gettysburg. The first unit in will be General John Buford's cavalry. Ladies, Sam Elliott. I like to think that's who we keep capturing at the end of the bridge. Best looking 80-year-old I've ever seen. So again, take your pictures. Usually the soldiers tend to stay down at that end of the bridge. Now, I did not believe this because there are a whole lot of myths here in Gettysburg. I thought the high school kids made this one up. It said there's a soldier by the name of Tennessee. He obviously smokes cigars or something. And if someone puts a cigarette or a cigar on the railing, sometimes it looks like someone is smoking it. Then it'll flip right off the railing on its own. I actually went down to see this one evening. It spun around in a circle. That's why I stay in the middle of the bridge now. However, do me a favor. I didn't even get to that part. This was about a month ago. Some lady lights up a cigarette, puts it right on the wood. If you decide to try this, please put it on the metal railing at the end of the bridge. I don't want my group to be the one that burns down Sachs Bridge. We are in a huge white bus. We will be caught. But feel free to try it. Now I have a personal story. It's happened 20 years ago. I had just had major knee surgery. I'm on crutches. However, you can usually talk me into just about anything, which they did. It was my sister and my daughter. Right down behind the bridge, there's a really pitch dark, gravel, creepy path. It goes down to a dam. Well, they had the great idea we were going to go down the path. So here I go on my crutches. We get to the bottom. Right in front of us are 3 Confederate soldiers. You've never seen a short girl go so fast on crutches in gravel. My sister's screaming over her shoulder for me to run faster. My daughter knocked me out of the way. I'm not kidding. My sister comes on the tour sometimes. She hates when I talk about this. Get to the very top. That's when we hear the laughter of the reenactors. That is an absolutely true story. I will never let them forget about it, ever. Thank goodness it wasn't a bear. I would have. Now, there's also another bridge. Sometimes we can hear the goings on from this bridge, but you can also investigate the other one. It is the Eisenhower Bridge. It's nicknamed the Suicide Bridge. You folks don't know me, but I don't believe anything unless I research it. Yep, that is an urban legend. Nobody ever killed themselves on that bridge. I went over to look at it, and I said, really? It's like this far off the water. It's not that tall. Good luck. You have to jump several times, maybe to break a boat. But here's what I did find. It was in the mid-1920s. There was a mother pushing her baby carriage with her little daughter in it across that bridge. An automobile comes speeding across the bridge. The mother hurries to get her daughter out of the way. The carriage wheel's going to catch. That carriage is going to go into the water. Mom can't swim. She goes in after her. Both will die. To this very day. And it's really quiet out here. You can still hear the cries of that baby and the screams of that mother. You can go down there and investigate for yourself. I will caution you though. Sometimes a man will approach you. It's usually on a bicycle. His name is Bill. If you hear the bicycle or hear someone coming, get behind a tree, do whatever you need to do. Bill gets really bored. He lives by the bridge. He will talk to you for 3 hours. So don't do it. If you want to investigate, but you certainly can do so. So let me give you your K2s. If you've got one there, what these do, they light up, move them slowly. Electricity will trigger them. As you see, there's no electricity on this bridge other than what these folks have with them. Keep them away from your cell phones. Some phones give you a false reading. I know.
You don't get a cameraman very often, do you?
Well, every now and then. Has anyone ever seen dowsing? It's an old way to find water. They used to use a forked branch. This still finds water. Originals were wood, now they are copper. I'm going to go ahead and show you what they do. You can do something else with them. What you have to do is set a baseline. Cross for yes. Open for no. And no, they're usually not lighted. These are my new fancy ones. They're still copper. Now, you can ask it questions. I ask the same question every Saturday. Get different answers. Do we have Union soldiers with us tonight? And that is a yes. Are any of the men who were on this bridge at some point here with us tonight? You know, it's the darndest thing. That is a no every single week. I have no idea why. We have a little girl that's about a quarter of the way up from the end of the bridge. Her name is Josie. We don't know why she's here, but she's always here. Let's ask. Is Josie here with us tonight?
you're fine, you're fine.
It's
Yeah, thank you.
thinking. Oh, and by the way, I usually do this earlier in case you think I'm doing this. I can't even control this. I'm not holding these rods. What states? Give me some states.
Virginia.
Okay, anyone here from Louisiana? Remember, we've got Union.
How about Illinois? New York.
Ah, New York's a good one. Anyone here from the great state of sometimes I don't even have to get it out, York.
Yep.
Yeah, New Yorkers. Anyone here from the state of Virginia?
No.
Not lying.
Hmm.
What other northern state did I?
Illinois.
Anyone here from the land of Lincoln, Illinois? Whoa.
Anybody here from Pennsylvania?
Oh, that's a given, dear. Anyone here from the state of Pennsylvania? They don't even move.
Nah.
Go ask every week. Anyone here from the state of Maryland? I knew it wasn't going to move. Remember, you have units north and south fighting from Maryland. Any other states?
Connecticut.
Anyone here from the state of Connecticut? Isn't that weird? Nobody.
How about New Jersey?
Oh, anyone here from New Jersey? There we go. Anyone here from Connecticut?
Texas.
Ooh, some. Anyone here from Texas?
Stars.
Oh, somebody's
Mm.
singing around from Texas. Strange. Is there anyone here that we asked say we're here? Anyone here that looks familiar? Maybe someone that reminds you of someone in your life. Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. They pick every week. This is a new trick that they've been doing. Do you have any ancestors that fought?
Not my direct ancestors. My husband's
Okay,
great
somebody, yes. You could remind him of a wife, a sister, whomever. So, are you glad that we come out here and talk about your story? Oh, tonight it's a no. They must be in a bad mood.
They've been very active tonight.
Yeah.
They've been very rambunctious.
Yes, it's maybe all this, the folks and the lights. Well, thank you for talking to us, and I will see you next week. Is that okay with you? They said it's okay. And that is dowsing. I was on a ghost tour just like you folks 30 years ago. Of course, I was only 2. You believe that, right? And the lady was dowsing. So I went and found my own set. I still have my originals. These are my new fancy ones. They still work to this day.
So I want to remind everybody in YouTube, Christina is going to be teaming up with us November 14th.
Yes.
2 places locked down, 1 night. Jenny Way House and the Orphanage. We're going to have 3 other groups with us there that night. So I just want to remind you that we're going to be posting that investigation, which is part 2 of the first one we already did, on my YouTube channel. Thank you, Christina.
We'll see you then. Have a good evening, gentlemen.
Take your time. You know, it takes a lot of energy to communicate from your dimension, which is the 5D, through our dimension, which is the 3D. I know you like to hide in the top of the bridge
Innocent.
when people are in the bridge. I know that. But you, an innocent soldier, was killed. Can you tell us what happened to you? Right now, we're showing you some of the equipment that we're using so that we know when any spiritual energy
This camera keeps
Going
going.
on us.
Bob, this camera keeeps going out of focus. I just want to document it.
Okay.
And it's
Right,
never
and
done.
also,
It's never done that before. But it keeps going in and out of focus. I know what's going on, but
yeah.
it's just the energy in the air.
Yeah, it could be the energy. Sometimes the spirits like to manipulate.
Because it does seem to be a bit more active tonight, but it just goes like, see, it just keeps going in and out of focus. Like,
Let me see to make sure that.
see, I'm not touching it, and oh, here we go.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know you're here with us. We appreciate that. We have all the instruments
Now that one
here
goes
that
off.
you
That's
can
cool.
also set up.
You guys are good.
Thank you again.
That's cool.
Apparently somebody close to Ray over there in the camera.
It's like jumping back and forth. Keeps doing that
Ray,
thing.
you want to talk to them?
Alice.
Alice, you want to talk to Alice? See, talk to you?
Alice, can you come visit a little closer?
What is it,
You
magic?
can make the bell ring.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You over there on that side.
Betrayal.
Betrayal, Alice. Did somebody betray you here? They said another soldier betrayed you during the war. Thank you.
You're just talking about
Thank
it,
you
too.
for ringing the bell behind me. I know you're here with us. Thank you again. Yes,
That's cool.
this is now an ice cream truck.
Really?
This is now an ice cream truck now.
This is-
Okay?
That's actually pretty cool.
Okay, and we acknowledge you here.
Yeah, they definitely, yeah, they're, yeah.
Thank you. I know. Thank you again. Can you tell us your name so that we know who's communicating through? It would be nice if you give us your name so that way we know who is here.
Is that still you, Alice?
Alice, are you still here with us? You have no reason to be afraid of us. We mean no harm to you. We come with the power of the Holy Father in heavens. And we work by Him.
I had a bad past.
I know. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry you had a bad past. Do you know that you are a spirit now? You know?
Carbon.
Yeah. There's a lot of carbon all over the bridge. I know.
There's a human part of it over
Do you know?
Warrior. Communicate.
We trying, that's what we're doing.
When. Chris.
Do you know that you dead? Did you know that? Can you ring it twice to acknowledge that you know you dead?
Oracle. Venus.
Thank you.
Washington.
Thank you.
Kelly. Special. Peace.
I know it's many of you here. It's not just one spirit. Thousands of spirits
Be
through here.
careful in here.
We also know that too.
It's
We are very
There's a
well
focus.
protected. What else can you tell us?
Long.
Can you give us any insight about the other side, where you are? Can you tell us anything? Are you allowed to tell us anything about the other side?
Alice, are you connected to any of us in any way? Any of us known you before?
Try again. Remember, when you ask the question, you gotta give them time. It's a time delay for them to respond. How about the lady that hangs in the bridge around here? Are you here tonight? Are you here with us tonight?
Find my ashes.
Well, we wish we could help you with that. Well, we have no idea. If you don't know where they are, we don't want to know. So we can't help you with that. You really like that bell.
Yeah, I'm liking that bell tonight. Yeah.
Light. Woman.
Woman,
Train.
you here tonight with us in the bridge? How about the little 10-year-old child that likes to hang in the bridge too? Are you here with us tonight? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know you're here. Did we have any Indian spirits in the bridge?
Members.
Okay, even that he knows what you're gonna do. Free will. Now, in the end, no matter how bad you do through life, how many things you do wrong, He's a forgiving God. And when the end comes, it's time for you, your soul, to meet Him. You don't have to say anything because He's going to know just by looking into your soul if you really, really have the faith on Him. And when He sees that, that is when He's going to open the doors in heaven for you. Remember that. Now, that don't mean that you can go through your life doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Horrible things
Okay.
happen here.
And all kind of horrible stuff, okay? That don't mean that you got the free will to do that, okay? So He already knows what you're going to do through your whole life, every single thing. That is what we call the Book of Heavens, where everything is in that book from beginning to the end of time. Nobody goes to heaven right away when we pass. Very selective people do. Everybody else goes into a different dimension. And that is where we have to wait. We wait for the final call, Judgment Day. That is when our Holy Father decides who is true to Him by looking in the soul. That's how it
Nose
works.
ring.
I can't like pull my finger out, but I feel like we're supposed to be.
I do.
Yeah, because it's like we set out tonight. Everyone we called to hang out with, they were like, "Oh no, we can't today." We picked up our friend Ben right here, and he was like, "What do we want to do?" And he was like, "Let's go to Gettysburg. It's like only 20 minutes away." And we were like, "Oh, we don't know." And then we were like, "You know what? Let's go ghost hunting in Gettysburg."
Well, they know that we needed to add a little bit of fun to the filming, you know, and that was great. You know, you guys are great people. You like to have fun, you know, enjoy the moment, you know, and getting the experience. That's life. That's what life's all about. It's about having fun, doing the right thing, and gaining great experience as we go through life.
I'm listening.
So that you know that is the spirit of here coming through. Now it could be 1,000 of them. Okay, but it's only a chance for one to come through, you know.
I died of sickness.
All right.
You know, that's why we're going to separate spirit boxes, to give them more chances to come through. The green one is speaking up. The spirit that was here went over this side.
Sun. Bracelet.
Anybody have any bracelets on?
I just bought one today.
There you go.
Oh, what?
Real.
The ones we got here right now, they definitely let us know that they're here.
September. Sacra Res.
What?
You were beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You're talking about me, right? I know.
You were courageous. Stream. Guess. I'm buried down the road.
Very down the road. Okay, this is actually some like really cool information. Which road? Like, which way? Which way would I go if I was going to find you? Do I need to go in the woods or do I need to go away from the lake? Give me some-
Total.
Give me some sort of clue about where I might find you.
Erase.
We also know that too. We are very well protected. Forgiving God. And when the end comes, it's time for you, your soul, to meet Him. You don't have to say anything because He's going to know just by looking into your soul. If you really, really have the faith on Him.
Potential.